What's up, guys? Dante, aka Game Fiend, Fiend of all games here, back giving you another Dramascripted, and how we start off on every Dramascripted. And if you're new here, this is Dramascripted, where we go over the most notable things that happened in this past week of wrestling. But I gotta get back into it. How I start off on every Dramascripted Saturday, I give you the ratings, and we got Raw with 2.3 million. That was Raw 30. We have NXT 2.0 with 607K, and we have AEW Dynamite getting their first million viewership since October. So a lot of people were watching wrestling this past week, and I'm going to go over, well, a small review over the last night's Royal Rumble. I just saw it. I know I saw it late. I know this is getting uploaded late on a Sunday, but better late than never. So it starts right off with the main, I want to say the main attraction. The Royal Rumble starts off with the Royal Rumble match, the men's Royal Rumble, and like we've all predicted, we all said what was gonna happen, and Cody is going to WrestleMania. So Cody entered at number 30, I believe. Yeah, he entered at number 30 and then won. And he had to eliminate Gunther, who entered at 1. And Gunther earned the name Ring General. My man was in the ring for over 70 minutes. He beats Rey Mysterio's record for longest survive, like in the Rumble the longest, or however they said, because Gunther didn't win, but he was in there for over 70 minutes. New record. Shout outs to Gunther. We got to keep pushing this man. Gunther has earned that nickname, the Ring General. And it started off with Gunther versus Sheamus. That was good. We're building on the fruit with that. Drew McIntyre and Sheamus showed good chemistry. So we know the quote unquote Bang Bros tag name got canceled because of the website. But yeah, we need to, like I said, I was going over last week's video. If you didn't see it, please watch last week's video. How I said WWE should split both titles, but we need to split these titles because we have Drew and Sheamus, and now I'll get to the main event. But now it looks like we're gonna have Sammy and Kevin Owens, and they need to find a way to switch these titles because I think one of them should have Raw, one of them have SmackDown. Drew and Sheamus should have SmackDown, and probably Sammy and KO could have Raw. They're just perfect right now. But I'm gonna get to the Sammy thing later on in the show. Then we had the Pitch Black match. I'm pretty sure Mountain Dew spent a shit ton of money on marketing for that match, but all it was Bray Wyatt and Glow in the Dark Wrestling Gear, LA Knight and Glow in the Dark Wrestling Gear. I guess they put something on the rope so it could glow in the dark, and there was glow in the dark popcorn, and then there was a bot spot, and Bray Wyatt won the match in 7 minutes. I mean, that could have passed on that. That match was. Then you had Bianca Belair defending her title against Alexa Bliss. Bianca Belair retains the title. Then Alexa Bliss bugging out again because another Uncle Howdy, Bray Wyatt, Titantron thing. Blah blah blah. Can we just get to the point of that? Then we had the women's Royal Rumble, and Rhea Ripley, who entered at number 1, wins it. So excited about that. I'm surprised they didn't give it to Rochelle Rodriguez because I was hoping they would give it to Rochelle Rodriguez, but I actually agree with the Rhea pick here. I mean, Rhea has been phenomenal. She's basically, well, outside of Dom, which Dom grew into his own character. Rhea Ripley has been carrying the Judgment Day, and then she slowly helped Dom develop his character. Now it's Rey and Dominic that's literally just carrying the Judgment Day. So I think this was the right call, having Rhea Ripley win the women's Royal Rumble. Who is she gonna go? Is she gonna go for Bianca Belair on Raw, or is she gonna go for the Queen Charlotte on SmackDown? So they did that right. And then we have the main event. Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn's emotions was torn throughout the whole match. There was a part in the match where Roman was yelling at Sami to get a chair, and then Sami was like confused, like, but you told me to do nothing this whole match. And Roman says, I'm telling you right now to give me a chair. And then Sami magically forgot that every weapon in the history of man is under the ring. He went to the announcement table to get a chair. Chair wasn't there. Paul Heyman was like, there's chairs under the ring. But all the stalling and giving Roman the initial chair, Kevin Owens got back up and hit a stunner. Almost cost Roman Reigns the title, but Roman Reigns came back. Superman punch, spear, pins, KO, 1, 2, 3. And then the bloodline, all besides Sami, just beating on Kevin Owens. And then Paul Heyman freakishly had 2 sets of handcuffs. That was kind of weird. And then they handcuffed KO to the ropes. And they beat the crap out of him. And Roman is about to literally finish off Kevin Owens for good. And Sami face turns. He steps in the middle. Says, you don't need to do this. Like, it's over and done with. Like, you don't have to do it. And then Roman's like, yeah, you're right. I don't have to do it. You do it. So he gives Sami the chair. And then Sami's like contemplating back and forth. He doesn't want to do it. And then when Roman's back is turned, Sami does the unthinkable. And he turns his back on the bloodline and hits Roman with the chair. And you could see the reaction on Jay's face. Like, he didn't want Sami to do that. So now everyone on the bloodline is beating up on Sami besides Jay. Jay just leaves the ring, and that gives Roman even more frustrated because Sami is basically breaking up his family, and Roman just literally beats the living pulp out of Sami, smashing Sami on the back with a steel chair about a good 4 to 5, 6 times. For the bloodline just leave the ring, and then Jimmy gives one last super kick to KO, and then they just leave with Sami and KO just laid out. Whew! And can you imagine Elimination Chamber is after this? Man. One of the greatest storylines WWE has had in the past, I would say, 4 to 5 years is gonna come to the end soon at WrestleMania. Now it's just how are they gonna get there? And now we have Cody. So it's like we're gonna, as of now, we're gonna have Cody versus Roman. But let's see how they do the title situation. But I'm Dante, aka Game Fiend, Fiend of All Games. This is wrapping up another Dramascripted. There'll be a Dramascripted every week. Not probably gonna be on a Saturday, probably on a Sunday. I'll try to get the video out as soon as possible. And keep looking for my breaking news shorts. If there's ever any breaking news, I'll put it in a short. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribers. Please click the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 200 subscribers by WrestleMania. Leave a comment below on the YouTube channel. Thank you guys for all your love and support. And I'm out of here. Later and peace. Be safe, everyone.